Greetings. This channel's mission is to raise collective awareness and teachings to increase the frequency of love and compassion to reach 5D consciousness and heal the world by raising the collective vibration. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to receive notifications when a recent video uploads if my work resonates with you. The messages posted on this channel are from my personal life experiences and my communications with light beings from higher realms. I will talk today about how fear and love affect your body, and I hope you understand how important it is to master these emotions. Let's talk about fear first. Fear is an emotion induced as perceived danger or threat which causes behavioral and physiological changes. Fear in human beings can occur in response to a particular stimulus occurring in the present or a future threat perceived as a risk to oneself. Also, fear is an emotion that keeps us in a low vibration. Fear itself and its derivatives affect the nervous system by maintaining it in a low frequency. Holding the body in a low vibration is achieved by design. The evidence of this sinister design I will analyze it in another video. Fear has hundreds of derivatives. Here is a list with some of the derivates of fear that hold us in low vibration. Anger, jealousy, sadness, worry, fights, war, obedience, hate, violence, irritation, rage, grief, misery, stress, sorrow, hopelessness, heartbreak, conflicts, arguments, etc. The feeling of being harmed and abused is also a very low damaging vibration. Learn to manage and transmute your fear, and you will be in control of your life, your success, and your health. I realize it is not that simple to command your affections, but I will point out here what you can do not to be disturbed by the fear vibration. The longer you live in the discomfort or any fear, the unhealthy your body and soul will become. We all are being troubled daily, but the key is to forgive and forget as quickly as possible. How can that be accomplished? First, you have to manage your intentions, action, reactions, and emotions. That is crucial, and it is easy to achieve. When judgments touch you due to a dispute or personal attack, do not feel sorry for yourself or answer back. People are doing this unconsciously by being programmed and affected by their community's rules and regulations. Forgive them because some are unawakened and unaware of the results because they live entirely in 3D energy. Still, some of them know what they are doing. A happy person will not disagree with you and will not cause you to suffer. An unhappy person has a big desire to harm others because they endured a lot of mental trauma in their existence. The only way for them to feel great about themselves is to create pain for others. They live in a pure three-dimensional life that will affect their well-being quickly. When you injure others, consider that you harm yourself first. Why is that? The individuals that engage in hurting other people have something that tormented them for a long time, and at some point in time, they will erupt. The one that will become ill is the individual that is hurting others. The person injured might not be touched the way you expect. Some individuals get faster over the damaging emotion and will not suffer too long. So when you hurt someone, you are the one that suffers all the consequences. You can get out of the ambition of hurting your friends or co-workers by forgiving them if they ever did something wrong to you and then try to ignore them. That will offer you a chance of peace of mind and will relax your nervous system. Any disagreement or grief will not drive you sick unless you remain in that vibration for a long time and supply the emotions with an abundance of negative energy. The more power you invested in that condition that troubles you, the longer it will last. Start to distance yourself from disagreeable conversations and surround yourself with happy and positive individuals. Optimist people are an excellent alternative because they will make you feel good. Choose as your friends individuals that belong to some zodiacal signs. The zodiacal air signs are most optimistic unless they have another feature on their natal chart that can shape their temperament. When somebody is abusing you verbally, think of something amusing. Understand how frustrated is that individual and approve of all he or she said. Do not entertain the fire, walk away, excuse yourself, and leave. If it is a problem that you need to solve anyway, move it to another time. Until then, you both can overthink the situation, and when you meet again, you can fix it without arguing. When you make good jokes during your conversation, both sides can take a break and relax, laughing at past ridiculous situations. Say you are very sorry if it was your error and specify that you didn't mean it as misinterpreted. If it is not your fault, change the subject matter or walk away. Be respectful and smile. Throwing more gas over the fire never helped anyone. Be the smart one and remain unbiased and friendly. When we stay in fear, our frequency is shallow. The fear emotion's frequency varies between 0 Hz and 250 Hz. After 250 Hz up to 500 Hz, it is a balanced frequency followed by a higher frequency from 500 Hz to 1000 Hz. Right now, Most of us are living under 250 Hz during our everyday endeavors. Many causes add to this condition. There is a system to keep people's vibration low from the traditional structure, our rulers. The TV broadcasts will program your mind to become furious, be tense, argue with each other. It pushes you toward desperation, holding you in misery, maintain you regularly in dread, and you are not even aware of that. Fear is an emotion that stimulates the body to become ill and expire. Other civilizations fear nothing, and they live longer, and some are relatively eternal. So I can state that fear or its derivatives are performing every day to sustain you in a miserable existence and keep you in a sad state of mind. During my existence, I observed that more and more individuals are incapable of critical thinking. We became so passive that it is already very tough to think by ourselves. When we tune into a broadcast, we accept someone's opinion about an event without question. That news might be real or not, but it influences you to consider it the way they want. Why would you prefer to settle in deceiving energy rather than listen to uplifting messages that will lift your overall vibration? When was the time when you heard on TV or news about some exciting stories that will boost your vibration? Never. Somewhere somebody knows that they can reign over you if they hold you in a low vibration. So, how can we handle this situation? How can we get rid of the low frequency? Simple, cutting the broadcast people from your daily life is a step forward. Why are you attracted to events that you will never figure out if they are genuine or not? That is something to think about in your spare time. Each one of us will have a different answer to this question because we have various reasons. Here are some examples. Some of us want to know what is new on the planet, some of us had nothing to do or get bored. Some of us have family members or friends that have a highly negative temperament. Usually, they are absorbing our energy, leaving us exhausted, and we call them energetic vampires. I have in my family and between my friends these kinds of individuals. I struggle to make them realize that they are hurting people and should have a more positive attitude toward life in general. It is useless because they refuse to look at the positive side of things. Most of them are highly critical. It will never be something extraordinary for them in this lifetime or on this earth. What a boring life they chose. This kind of personality applies to some zodiacal signs, mostly earth signs. We have to consider that nobody wishes to reincarnate in 3D to have these experiences unless they need lessons for their soul to grow. Sometimes they help others with some life lessons required by their karma, like being patient, understanding, or learning new skills. If we watch this situation from another angle, it is easy to forgive and forget them. Get over it because we are not without flaws either. We are all here with a mission and tasks to learn, so let's master our lessons rather than judge and dispute who is correct or inaccurate. The karmic lessons are necessary for cleaning the unsolved energies from this life and past lives. Every action and reaction used in your life creates karmic energy that you carry with you from life to life until it is solved. Fear emotion is well spread in every society through programming your mind. Here are a few examples of how it affects your body. It is restricting and limiting your rights. It is pushing you to fight with each other. It is using religions to teach you punishment if you do not obey their rules are just a few examples. It is affecting the overall well-being. It is keeping individuals in a low vibration, etc. The most controversial low vibration emotion today is the fear of death. You learn that by not doing things in specific ways, you would burn in hell. This fear is the worst because it is holding your soul captive after passing. I wish to talk a little about the emotion called hate. That is the lowest emotion that your mind can use. It is altering your body big time, and the severe disease is waiting for you, or heart attack or heart complications. Your heart rises to high frequency if the dominant energy is love. When your heart fills with fuel like hate, it is getting ill. The words used have a powerful impact on your health too. I will explain the force of words in the next video. Being conscious of what you will create in your body by repeating the same terms and phrases are very important for your general well-being. Methods for getting rid of the fear and its derivatives are: listen to high-frequency music. Dance and play family games. No computer games. Start doing some meditations. During meditation, ask for guidance. There are many light beings around you waiting for you to request their service. Try the power of mind exercise. Look for a place where nothing can distract you. Close your eyes and try not to think for 1 minute. It will be challenging initially, but it will become more comfortable if you practice a few times per day for 2-3 minutes. Make vid in your thinking process. You will discover that you cannot manage it because hundreds of thoughts are running through your mind. Tell them to leave because you prefer not to think. You can call your higher self for support. After a week of practicing, it will be very natural not to think anymore. It will be a significant step forward because you can manage now what and when you can think. For me, the most impressive exercise is the power of the mind. After so many years of practicing this exercise, I can remain even 10 minutes or more without reflecting. Just try it. It is very refreshing, and all the daily burdens will fade away. You may use crystals to support your focus when meditating, or any jewel, or talismans, or whatever you may have, all works. If you wish to get rid of fear totally, probably you can't so fast, but at least you can keep the emotions in control. The different energies running now from the galactic center are particularly beneficial to stimulate your body senses to become free of fear sooner than you think. Therefore, after trying many exercises, I found out that the simple natural ways brought me the best performances. I do not have to stand in various postures to achieve what I want anymore. The exercise that builds up the mind's strength can be carried out on the bus or even at the office. Also can be performed with eyes open. The results are the same, but you have to focus harder. There are occasions where you become anxious or concerned about forthcoming events on your planet. Seek not to give too much emotional stamina to these emotions. They will pass as long as you are not holding on to that energy too long. I will explain now how love affects your life when continuously practiced. Love has a high frequency accompanied by falling in love sentiment and unconditional love emotion. When you enter the unconditional love vibration, the universe wonders will unfold in front of you continuously. You perceive what others cannot even understand or grasp. Unconditional love is the highway toward enlightenment and wisdom. Until then, use love vibration in all you do, on your thinking, and, most important, in all your conversations. That will boost your frequency. As I previously told you, fear has many derivatives. The same applies to love. Some of them are kindness, lovely, understanding, peaceful, pleasant, gentle, soft, delicate, sensitive, forgiving, generous, compassionate, amiable, harmonious, relaxed, nonviolent, tolerant, bliss, benevolent, etc. For me, the most rewarded love vibration is gratitude. This emotion's frequency is so powerful and sustains me in a harmonious, forgiving, and accepting state. All kinds of love emotions carry a high frequency. Here are some examples of several types of love: love for your family, love for your friends, love for parents, love for a newborn, falling in love, love for sports, love for nature, intimate love, etc. Go through all these love vibrations with your mind and feeling. You can identify that they all have a unique beat, but overall, they have a high frequency. I wish to address that intimate love is a very dynamic passion that sometimes lacks respect. Many are confusing carnal desire with love, but it is lust that possesses a low vibration. That's why it is better to have intimacy with a person you love genuinely, otherwise, the act itself is very damaging for your overall well-being. Before you start changing your behavior regarding love emotion, try to love yourself first. For some people, this is hard, but start practicing daily. Look in the mirror and repeat many times. I love myself. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am love, etc. Start to love what does not please yourself and what you do not like in others. I will make a video with reincarnation cycles to better understand this subject. You will understand why love is such an important emotion. In the end, choosing to wear a genuine smile every day doesn't mean life doesn't bring real challenges. I remind myself to be kind to myself and others every day. I hope you love yourself and never give up.